From a fireman catching a baby, to a construction worker tipping over the edge of a burning building, and a massive fire in the middle of the highway, here are 30 moments you wouldn't believe if not filmed. Starting with this dramatic footage of the moment a firefighter made the catch of the century in Georgia. When the crew arrived at the apartments, they found over a dozen residents trapped on the third floor, including an innocent baby. 14-year veteran Captain Jackie climbed halfway up a ladder when she saw a blue blanket falling towards her. She looked up and realized it wasn't just a blanket. It was an infant, so she let go of the ladder, barely catching the child midair. In this next clip, a late Tuesday night in Newport Beach ended in complete chaos. An apartment fire on the 4th floor left a 57-year-old woman stranded on her balcony, completely naked. Firefighters found heavy smoke pouring out of the unit and the woman desperately clutching the railing, in need of help. They wasted no time getting her down through the intense heat and smoke. The woman was clearly shaken but alive, and was brought down to safety. It was another routine rescue, but for her and the witnesses, it was unforgettable. Medics escorted her away from the scene, but no doubt this was not on her to-do list. Unlike the last case where the woman needed rescue from an apartment building, this boy fell off a 100-meter-high cliff while playing with friends. And by some miracle, he landed in a crevice 30 to 40 meters above the ground. With no way to bring in ladders, a firefighter climbed to the top to anchor a rope, then descended slowly to rescue the boy. 10 grueling minutes later, both the firefighter and the boy were safely back on level ground. But while this boy was rescued from the side of a mountain, while this video was shot inside the buildings after planes crashed into them, this next clip shows what it's like during a fiery crash landing inside a plane. On May 5, 2019, tragedy struck at Sheremetyevo Airport when an Aeroflot flight erupted into a fire during an emergency landing. The plane's distress signal was sent as it prepared for an emergency landing, but the fire crew failed to arrive in time. The fire in the cabin was first noticed seconds after the distress signal, but by then, the fire had escalated and the passengers were trapped. Rescue teams arrived 2 minutes too late, and the delay destroyed more than half of the plane. Meanwhile, this legend is walking off casually, like it's just another day. While the fire trucks were dousing a flaming plane, the same can't be said for these firefighters who got trapped in a wildfire. Fire trucks have an emergency burnover mode for situations like this, but this one forgot that one crucial thing, and it got chaotic. These firefighters in Norway were trying to save a burning car, but it had places to be. You'd think putting out a car fire would be easy, until the car makes a break for it. With emergency vehicles miles away, Canada called in the big guns, a water bomber. A little too much water. In this next clip, San Bernardino firefighters saved a man trapped in a burning house. Here's what happened. The firefighters took quick action and prepared themselves for the rescue mission.
Possibly one person trapped in the back of the house. Okay. Further witnesses here, and there's got power lines and there's bars. Okay. Further units from G1IC 223. I got reports of a trapped subject to the back of the house. I've got one attack line pulled to the front door right now. We're going to make entry.
The team made their way through thick smoke to locate the victim, and at first glance, it seemed as if they were too late. But luckily, he was just unconscious from the sheer volume of smoke he inhaled as he ended up surviving. There's fire everywhere, glass melting, and this construction worker was waiting on the ledge for rescue. And, from the looks of it, he's probably a stuntman in another universe. The POSFD were conducting a training exercise for the trainees before this happened.
That's fuel.
Yeah. 3, shut down. Brooke, shut down. That's fuel you're shooting on it. Shut down all trucks. Truck 2.
Maybe they'll do better in the written exam. Here's what an insanely skilled pilot looks like. He even came back and did it a second time. That's one way to put out a fire quickly. Somebody give this guy a medal. Let this be a lesson to not commit a crime in front of the fire station. This thief thought he could get away with stealing a fire truck, but his plan backfired. Here's a guy stepping in front of a fire truck, but it isn't another New Yorker.
Driver, this is the Garden Grove Police Department. Exit the vehicle with the hands up.
And he did it for good reason. But this is what firefighters have to deal with in New York. A routine job turned into a fire that would not end.
Despite how small this thing is being, how heavy they are. Oh my God! That scared the me. I'm gonna bleep that out because that scared me. Dude, I got that on video. So I just caught this thing blowing up, man. Oh, shoot.
When the firefighters showed up, the toxic smoke and eternal fire kept them waiting for 2 days before they could do anything.
Fire's still burning, guys. The fire rises.
But they eventually cleared the truck off the highway on day 3. This guy got the shorter end of the stick in the middle of nowhere.
I don't want that to happen. I don't think I'm gonna save this without a fire extinguisher.
By the time the fire department got there, it was too late. You either get one fireman or the whole fire station. There's no in between. It's not every day you see a train on fire. But if you do, the firefighters will handle it. Here's another train on fire. But this one ordered the VIP package. Let's just hope this water isn't from another swimming pool. This firefighter got handcuffed by highway police for following protocol at a rollover scene.
This heated exchange between the veteran firefighter and an unnamed CHP officer about the safety of where the fire truck is parked during a rollover accident.
Apparently, firemen aren't allowed to save lives. This clip shows firefighters getting trapped by fire on all sides while trying to escape the root fire.
Yeah, man. All the way out to the CHP turnaround. Can we get everyone? Go to the CHP turnaround. Pass them on the left.
But the executive decision was made by the captain.
During the moments of this erratic fire behavior, the engine boss from Angeles National Forest Engine Company 317, Tom Guzman, took decisive action, encouraging and assisting 13 LA County Fire Department firefighters to load into the already full A&F engine companies.
This fire shut down both directions of I-25 in Denver for over 3 hours.
North A, 34, along with engine 33.
How's the tire?
38, north of 34.
But luckily, the firemen were able to get the situation under control.
Are you blowing foam?
He's going to. That's our plan.